What's up guys, my name is Chef Marvin Duarte. Welcome to my channel Cuisine Teen. Today we'll be making a delicious ground beef recipe with a Chipotle flair. Coming up. Alright, so let's get started. But before we get started, I would like you to subscribe to my channel. Please hit that subscribe button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, if you want to see more videos like these recipes. As well, give this video a thumbs up if you like this video so far, or a thumbs down if you don't like it, and tell me how I can improve in the comment section below. And as well, you can DM me on Instagram, chef.marvin4, with any questions, anything you want. I don't know, just anything. Feel free to text me on chef.marvin4 on my Instagram. So let's get right into it. So right here we have some beef, some ground beef. We have 3 garlic cloves. We have 2 tablespoons of butter. We have half of a white onion chopped or diced or whatever you want to call it. We have 2 potatoes cubed. We have some carrots into bite-sized pieces. We have some Chipotle sauce. We'll probably be using like 2 to 3 tablespoons of it. We have some steak and meat seasoning. So let's get right to it. So we're just going to season our meat right now. Season our meat. And then we shall mix it with a spoon. Alright, so let's incorporate all of this. Alright guys, so I'm just heating up my pan right now. It's on medium-high heat. We want it pretty hot, so when we cook the meat, it's nice and hot. So we got our 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm just gonna put the tablespoons of butter in there, let it melt, and then we're gonna add in our meat so it cooks very nicely. You can just use as much as you want, just season as you go, taste. Not right now obviously because it's raw, but you can just always add salt. You can never take away, so just keep that in mind. Alright, it's time to get cooking. So, let's chop up our meat here, spread it out a bit. It already smells awesome. Remember, if you try any of my recipes from the cookbook that I made, or any of my YouTube recipes, just at me on Instagram at chef.marvin4, hashtag chef.marvin4 as well, so I can see your creations. So we're just going to let this sit here for a little bit. We are going to cover it so that way it cooks nicely and evenly. And we'll be right back. 10 minutes later. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add our lovely salt, Chipotle sauce here, to add a nice flair to it. Not too much. Well, I mean, it depends on your liking. So I'm going to add like 2. Now I'm going to add 3. Because I love this flavor, man. And maybe later I'll add some more. And then we'll add our onions. Give it some nice flavor. Oh yeah, that smells good. That Chipotle just gives it a really nice flair to it. It's a really nice, good kick right there. And I got this recipe from my pastora. My pastora makes this recipe all the time, and I might not make it exactly like she makes it, but I'll just see how close I get to it. So thank you for inspiring me. Alright, now we're going to add our potatoes and our carrots. It's really nice to have everything already chopped up because it just makes it so much easier. Oh my goodness, it's smelling delicious. So we're probably going to cover this a couple more minutes, and then we're going to come back to see if our potatoes and our carrots have softened up a little, because we don't want to eat raw potato, hard, raw carrots. We want them nice and still have a bit of tenderness to them, but not so hard. So we're going to cover them, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, we have completed our, excuse me guys, we have completed our dinner, or whatever you want to call this. Alright, I added a little bit of water to deglaze my pan. So as you can see, the potatoes are soft enough to eat now. And I left it there for 15 minutes with the lid on. I seasoned it a little more. I added 3 more tablespoons of Chipotle sauce, just to get a little more flair into it. So we are done. We'll put this on the serving table. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, so let's get to plating. Let's get a spoonful of this. Another spoonful. And we have some pre-made rice here in our ricer. So we'll get some rice as well. If you don't know how to make rice, it's really, really simple. You go to the store, you buy rice, you go back home, and you get either a pot, or if you have a rice maker, well, you put the rice in. You put the rice in there. You put some water in there, and then you cook it. Obviously, putting salt or whatever you want to put in there to season it. All right, guys. So this is a really healthy portion, and we will test it. We will taste it to see how delicious it is. All right. Let's go in for the meat. Mmm. You really get that kick of that Chipotle sauce. It is really good. It is really, really close to the way that my pastora makes it. It is really, really close. I'm going to need to ask her for the recipe because it is really, really good. But this as well is a really good dinner or whatever idea. I don't know what you want to call it. Lunch, dinner, dinner. I don't know. But it is a really good recipe with ground meat. You can use ground turkey, ground chicken, ground beef, ground pork, any kind of ground meat at all. As long as you have potatoes, carrots. You don't even need to use Chipotle sauce. You can use chili flakes. You can use anything, absolutely anything. Like, I heard this one person who didn't have a certain ingredient for one of the recipes, and they used something else. And I mean, if you use something else, you just made another recipe, so good for you. So I recommend you to try this recipe and all these other recipes. That they are so stunning, they are amazing, they are so good. Please comment down below if you like this recipe and if you want me to share any other recipes with you. So God bless you, and I'll see you next time.